Hey you guys, in this video we are going to be talking about the R word, respect. Okay, we hear this word all the time, and what do people say now? Put some respect on my name. I believe Baby from Cash Money Records or something like that. He's the infamous one who started that, right? And now everybody's saying that. But yeah, people always want to be respected. So we're going to make this video for the people out there who haven't been feeling like they've been being respected, right? Or have you been getting the respect that you desire? I'm going to have compiled a list here of 10 things that you can start incorporating right now, today, to increase, all right, the respect that you are getting in your life. All right. Number one, respect yourself first. I know people are like, what? I'm tired of hearing these cliches, but guess what? They're right. You really do have to love yourself first before you go out and expect other people to love you, because it's a domino effect. You know, when you respect yourself, now you're going to be creating respectful boundaries. You're going to have respectful standards. When you're not in a space of self-respect, what are you going to have? Low boundaries, low standards. So yeah, first and foremost, you got to respect yourself first. You got to respect yourself first so that you can have the proper judgment to be able to even have the perceptions and the energy and the type of, like I said, standards and boundaries that you need to have before you even start interacting with your external world. Okay? So yes, respect yourself first and foremost, because that's going to stem, all the boundaries and standards stem from that. All right. And sidebar here, I want to say that a lot of people who aren't walking in self-respect, a lot of times they may not even be able to gauge that they aren't even being respected. You know, and some people are so used to getting the short end of the stick, they may not even have the conscious awareness that they are not being respected. All right. But the more you increase your self-respect, the more clear that's going to become to you. You'll look back and be like, oh my gosh, like I really let a lot of stuff slide with that person. Like they really was disrespecting me. Oh my gosh, I would never settle for that. I would never tolerate that in my waking life. But yeah, you can look back and see your emotional maturity or lack thereof, basically the low self-esteem, low self-confidence. You'll be able to look back and see that. All right. So yes, numero uno, please respect yourself first. All right. Everything else is going to stem and evolve from that. Number two, be willing to walk away. Be willing to walk away. Now, this means that we can't be in codependent energy here. This means we're going to stop needing to be a people pleaser. We're going to stop needing everyone to like us and be our friend. Okay, we're going to stop putting people on the pedestal, basically, when we're willing to walk away. We're going to be able to say, you're a human being just like me. You're a sinner just like me. You're imperfect just like me. You bleed just like me. You have imperfections just like me, honey. Okay. So when you're in that type of energy, you're not going to have a desperation. You're not going to be coming from a needy place. So you're not going to just be swallowing and accepting whatever someone throws your way. But nope, I don't think so. And you'll be willing to walk away. And when people know that you're willing to walk away and they care about that, guess what? They definitely going to watch how they approach you, how they're treating you, if they don't want to lose you at that point. They're not going to be taking you for granted. That's why, because a lot of my survivors here or subscribers here are survivors of narcissistic abuse. The narcissist was taking you for granted because you weren't willing to walk away 9 times out of 10. And if you did, it was so temporary, or it was because they discarded you and they could still come back and get you as they need it, right? So be willing to walk away. When someone crosses your boundary, when they disrespect you, and the walk away could just mean disengage. Like, okay, I'm disengaging from you. It's not always literally this breakup thing, because it's not always in a romantic situation, but I'm disengaging. I'm pulling away. I'm not going to indulge. I'm not going to participate. I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm not, you know, I'm moving away from this situation. So be willing to walk away, number 2. Number 3, add value when you talk. Okay, so we're talking about our communication skills here. And this is basically going to have to do with speaking up for yourself. Okay, when someone is mistreating you or disrespecting you, is speaking your mind, period, or having some type of opinion and not just, yeah, everything you like, I agree with it. Like you have no individuality at that point. And it's also knowing when not to speak, because then it makes it even more valuable when you do speak. Have something to say, okay? This increases your respect. Like you're just talking a whole bunch of nonsense. You're just all over the place. No rhyme or reason, blurting, tacky, uneducated sounding. Like, you know, add value when you talk. And then some people may be a man of a few words, but you might be a woman of many words, but they count. You always got something to say. It's meaningful. It makes sense. You know, it's with authority, if you will. I'm not talking about bossy or shoving down anyone's throat, but you're adding value when you talk. All right. So that's number 3. All right. Number 4, have control over your emotions. Yeah, have self-control. Like if you're just, someone does something to you, you become a raging bull, you lose all control, or you're just crying at the drop of every dime, you know, like you have no control over your emotions. People will see that as a weakness. They'll see you as a weak person. And I'm in no means saying that having emotions in itself are weak. It's not having control over them. Like you just become irrational. You know, you just swing with your emotions, and we have a lot of them throughout the day. So you're all over the place at the end of the day. When you don't have control over your emotions, it makes you look very weak, and people don't respect that. Okay, so let's get control over our emotions. All right, so number 5, take charge. All right, take control of a situation, you know, be a leader, you know, have confidence, be a self-starter. And this also insinuates someone that's an individual. I don't need to sit around and wait for you to make a decision. I'm going to go ahead and decide what's best for me. I'm willing to take charge of that part, you know, or any situation that's appropriate, of course. All right. So number 6, give people something to respect. All right, if you're just messy, if you're just full of drama, if you're just reckless, if you're in your ignorance, if you're in your shadow side, you're not keeping your word, you know, the way, you know, all of that, you're not giving people, what do they have to respect then? All right, so take an honest look in the mirror at how you're coming off and the energy that you're bringing into other people's lives. Give them something to respect. If you're just a liar and a cheater, you know, so narcissists, they want respect, but what are they giving you to respect? See, there's a prime example right there. Number 7, stop being too nice. All right, stop being too nice. And I'm going to say AKA putting yourself last over and over and over. You know, in the English language, the word nice, when it was originally made, it meant foolish or stupid. That was the original meaning in the English vocabulary for the word nice. A foolish person or a stupid person. All right. So being too nice would be stuff like taking tasks or thankless tasks that other people can do for themselves, accepting situations where you're not being reciprocated, going along with things even though you're feeling different deep down inside because you're not willing to speak up for yourself, allowing yourself being underappreciated and undervalued by others while they're taking and taking and taking from you. Yeah, that's all a part of being too nice. Overextending yourself, exhausting yourself, being the sacrificial lamb. And I've made videos on that. So you might want to check that out if you have a problem with being too nice. All right. And part of that is not being able to say no. And I've made videos on that as well. Check that out if you need to get reinforcement or get some help in that area. And I do offer coaching to help people through that as well. All right. So number 8, take pride in your appearance, honey. Okay, take pride in your appearance. You know how they say you can tell a lot by a man's shoes, or, you know, a girl, and this may not always be right, but she could be treated a certain way for dressing really skimpy and showing a lot of her skin and stuff like that. Look, I don't make the rules, but we know that, you know, most human beings, they are going off of their perceptions. And when people don't know you that well, all they have to look at is how you're presenting yourself right now. They have that to look at. Okay. So take pride in your appearance. All right. Take pride in your appearance. Get up, take a shower, brush your teeth, comb your hair. You know, wear things that flatter you. Present yourself well. I don't care if you're just going to the supermarket. You never know who you're going to bump into. I'm telling you. Isn't that exactly? And then for the people that do, the one time you might slip, you bump into everybody that day, right? Isn't the universe funny like that? But yes, take pride in your appearance. Number 9, don't apologize unnecessarily, okay? Let me add the sidebar there. Don't apologize unnecessarily. You know, some people are always saying, I'm sorry. Like, it's okay. What are you saying I'm sorry for? Like, don't be this over apologetic person. Reserve your apologies for when they're really actually necessary, okay? Don't just waste them on just things that don't even matter. Remember one time in the summer, a pedestrian was crossing the street. I'm sorry. Honey, you have the right of way. I'm supposed to stop my motor vehicle and let you cross the crosswalk. But we're in such a go, go, hurry, hurry society that even people on foot, they feel like they gotta, you know, back down to the cars. And I understand that nobody wants to get hit, but when they're crossing the street, they're acting like they're burdening me. Like, I'm the one in a comfortable car. Like, you're on foot right now. I'm like, don't worry. I hate that. I'm not that person that's going to rush people to cross the street, or, you know, and then they might be out in the elements. It could be raining. It could be cold, anything. Like, I'm not going to be rushing anybody. You have the right of way. Don't worry about me. Go ahead and take your time carrying grocery bags. And I hate seeing women with children at bus stops. But, you know, when people need to cross the street, take your time. Like, don't slip and fall because of me, you know, but it's other people that they've experienced on the road that gave them that perception. But, you know, you have to value yourself too. Like, I know if I'm on foot, I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing across the crosswalk. Unless I feel danger, of course, but I'm not doing it out of an obligation because I want the person in the car to get where they're going a little faster. Look, I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to twist my ankle. All right. So yeah, stop apologizing, you know, and I made videos on this and how it's really self-sabotaging and it's very toxic, and it actually enables the person who needs to be apologizing in certain instances. All right, you guys. So please, let's stop apologizing when we've done nothing wrong. Like, some of us are just apologizing all day long for just existing. All right. So number 10 for getting respect is being conscious. Yeah. Being conscious. Because what is that going to do? It's going to allow you to be in a situation where you can actually really observe and take in your environment in a healthy manner that's going to allow you to make better decisions in your emotional maturity. And of course, that's going to be a domino effect towards you respecting yourself first and foremost, and then making judgments on, okay, I see how this person is carrying themselves. Do I want to be attached to them? Do I want to be associated with them? Do I want to spend time with them? Do I want to do business with them? And so forth and so on. Do I want to go out on a date with them? Or observe them on the first date? Do I want to go out on the second date with them based off of what I'm seeing right now? So being conscious means I'm being present. I'm, you know, to my internal and my external. It's not just taking in good on my external, but my internal. What does my discernment tell me? What does my gut tell me? What am I feeling and perceiving when I get close to this person's energy and blah, blah, blah. It keeps going on and on. But we want to be present in the now. Okay. Of course, we're taking our lessons with us, but we're going to be present in the now. All right, you guys. So that is 10 ways to get respect. You know, respect isn't just something that we're seeking from the external. It's something that needs to come from the internal first. All right, you guys. So if this video resonates with you, go ahead and hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe to my channel here. About 700 videos. Might be actually over that. I'm going to get the video count one of these days to help you increase your emotional maturity. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and that bell, you guys, so that you will be notified when I upload videos, which is quite frequently. I do coaching, guys. If you are interested in having me as your coach, go to LakiaCrawford.com and schedule your appointment with me. I do help people get over narcissistic abuse, help people understand their toxic relationships, including the ones that they have with themselves, and helping them through that shadow work as well. If you don't have the understanding, the closure that you're looking for, or if there's a goal that you need to meet in your life, all types of things, I can help you with that. So again, you can visit LakiaCrawford.com to check that out. With that being said, you guys, check the description down below for everything else that I have going on and things that you want to take advantage of. And with that being said, you guys, thanks for tuning in, of course, and until next time, never give up on yourself. Continue to do the work. And until next time, please take care.